Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, second. Baseman, Brian Dozier.
And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Tomlinson has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Denard Span.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jimenez has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Now here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Vargas is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting third, left fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Into the box, Miguel Sano. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Circle change there, called strike 1. Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really pick it. They have the highest percentage fielding in the National League. When you do that, you win games. games. I love watching them play defense.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That was an impressive single, but more impressive was the play of the left fielder. He cut the ball off, got it back in, and they keep the double play in order, giving that pitcher a chance to get out of this inning.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Settling in now, Jorge Polanco. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. 0-1, here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
And another foul ball.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And that'll even the count here. It's now 2-2 to the Minnesota shortstop. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. As a look, now the pitch. Chris Jimenez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground ball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Twins leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Brandon Crawford.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. Vargas is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 5th.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Striding in, Nick Hundley. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Giants down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back now in San Francisco with our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. This one for Crawford is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Into the windup
Rosario.
and the pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Hundley is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number
Here's
2.
Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a cold strike.
See what happens when you work fast?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will.
Leading off for the Giants.
Here comes
Right
the first
fielder.
pitch.
Hunter and
Way out in front.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he set down 1 away. So with 1 away now, time for a check of the standings as you find out where the Twins find themselves in the AL Central picture. Kelby Tomlinson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Matt Moore. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Miguel Sano is retired to kick off the inning. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Grossman.
Robbie Grossman started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And the pitch on 2-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Now batting.
Riding in once again. Eduardo Nunez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Span the runner at first with nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Grossman has a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number
Stepping
24,
in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 0-1 delivery. And a changeup right down the middle.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The shortstop, number 35.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he pops it up back behind second base. Dozier is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway.
Polanco.
The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had a great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Jimenez.
Chris Jimenez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. High in the air into shallow left center. Griffey waits on it. 2 down.
The pitcher number
Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Irvin Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Fouled straight back. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Brandon Belt.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second, and he's retired here for one away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Nick Hundley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stubbs moving to his left makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Stubbs. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Drew Stubbs now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Center fielder.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Rosario.
Eddie Rosario is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Brian Dozier is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. That was a pretty good pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down go the Twins. Ready for another chance? Kelby Tomlinson. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Tomlinson.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Matt Moore. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Moore.
A chance here for Dozier at second. Scooped up. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
The center fielder, number 2.
Digging in and looking for more. Denard Span. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco into shallow center, and the inning is over. Giants back here in San Francisco. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Striding in once again, Kenny Vargas. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pence coming on. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Robbie Grossman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Hit in the air to right field. Pence has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 11.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jorge Polanco is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Moore delivering here on 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as he
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Twins line. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Leading off for the Giants, third baseman Eduardo
Nunez is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Under it is Stubbs, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
Ready with the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ground ball right side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding. Second baseman playing double play depth, and he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing at a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Hundley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Fouled back. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now the double steal is on here. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that. Ben Paulson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Ben Paulson.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. 9 homers and 34 driven in. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ehire Adrianza has moved down into the on-deck circle, so that'll signal the end for Santana in this one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Drew Stubbs. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. Hunter Pence. Ryan Presley will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Ryan
at the plate, Hunter Pence. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. The 1-0 now to Pence. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in. Or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Joe Pennick will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Stubbs moving forward. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here. Trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Ready once again. Eduardo Nunez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for in the dirt and block behind the plate. He'll throw home with it, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Here comes the 0-1 to third. To his left, Sano. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And it's clear they still respect Jr.'s bat here, so they'll go ahead and give him first on the intentional walk. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mark Melanson Comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
Brian Dozier.
Lifted in the air to center. Span is under it. Two gone.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Called strike over the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And that's cut on and missed. So now the Twins are down to their final strike here. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Matt Moore earns his 6th.